Hello students, very welcome you all to AriserTalent, right? And I'm your teacher, maths teacher Arpita Sharma, and we are discussing our chapter linear equation in two variables. Right students, so starting with writing its name. Okay, so name is linear equations in how many? Two variables. This chapter's name takes years to write its name. Jokes apart, we were discussing some good questions and we have done some questions on that. After that, we are moving towards the graph section. Now we need to draw graphs. Okay, so the question is here. This, draw the graph of each of the following linear equation, two variables, and these equations are given. Okay, so first equation is x plus y equals to 4. So this is our first equation. Now what you have to do is have the values x and the value of y and then draw the graph for that. Okay, and we have covered this section in theory part also. Now we'll do the questions. Okay, so with the question number 1, which is, this is the scale. So you should have your scale with you, your pencil with you, your notebook, okay, all things with you, and then we'll be going to have this graph tool. Okay, so this is the first equation here. I'm doing the first question for you. This is the equation, given equation x plus y equals to 4. What you have to do is draw the graph. Okay, so you will take guys 1 centimeters, one portion. Now I am going to take 2 centimeters from this scale. So this scale's 2 centimeters are not exactly 2 centimeter, but you know, that's greater than that, but it's something like this because it will be very convenient for you guys to look at it. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 margins are given, and similarly you are having scales in your hands now, right now. I'm hoping so. You're having your geometry box with you. Okay, and you'll do it accordingly, right? So we'll be dealing with this first equation. So this is for sure that we are going to draw a graph. So we'll be having x-axis and y-axis. So with that hope, I'll be just drawing this graph here. Right? So this is something 15 here and 8 here, right? 22 centimeters. So at 11 the mid will be here at 11. So I'm marking the mid of it. So this is the mid of this what axis? X axis. If this is the mid of x axis, I'll be having a perpendicular to this line. Okay. So here's the perpendicular to this line. So 11 centimeters upside and 11 centimeters downside. Right? Now I'll be marking these things like, okay, I am marking every 2 centimeters from my scale, and you will be getting this these 1, 2, 3 marked as every 1 centimeter from your scale. So do it right now with me. So we are getting here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, and here also 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, here also, because negative axis, negative y axis will also be working here. will be of a use, and here also, right? So now this is for the letter work. Before that we have to do the calculations. Now I am having x equals to 0 here. So look at it, at x equals to 0, right? The value of y is 0 plus y equals to 4. That means y equals to 4. Simple it is that at x equals to 0, y equals to 4. So I can write here, I can draw a table like that, where I am getting value of y by putting the value of x. At x equals to 0, I got value of y equals to 4. Similarly, if I put the reverse values, like at x equals to 4, right, at x equals to 4, y will be equals to 4 plus y equals to 4. That means y equals to 4 minus 4, which is equals to 0. So at x equals to 4, y equals to 0, right? So at x equals to 4, y equals to 0. That means 2 points are what? Come here, 0, 4 and 4, 0. Let's suppose this is point P1 and this is point P2. No, now you have to mark this on your graph. Now here it is, this is your graph. You are having this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and minus of 1, minus of 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 here. Similarly, you are having minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on there. Okay, and this is your point 0. Now, what you have talked about here is P1 as 0, 4. Now 0 is what? Your abscissa, and 4 is what? Your ordinate. So 0, that means your abscissa will be on which axis? This x-axis. I have told you, when you are getting x equals to 0, that means the point will be on y-axis. So y equals to 4, that means the point will be there. So here you will be getting P1 equals to 0, 4. This is the point P1. Now I will be getting P2 as 4, 0. Now you are having your ordinate at 0, and whenever your ordinate is 0, I have make you note these two things, that if your ordinate is 0, that means your point will be on x-axis, simple as that. So you will be getting this 4, and this is the point P2, you are getting this is 4, 0. Now what you have to do, you will just have your scale and meet this point 1 from point P2. Okay, so P1, P2 you are going to meet. So this will be, now you can extend this line too. This line is what? This line is this x plus 4, sorry, y equals to 4. This line is this. What is this line? Now, always remember this, student, if you are having a linear equation, whether in one variable or two variable, if you are having a linear equation, the graph of that will always a straight line. You will be getting always a straight line. Okay. So this will be your graph for the first equation, x plus y equals to 4. Okay. So note it, and then we will move towards the next graph, right. Noted? Now, for the second, we have given equation x minus y equals to 2. Okay. Now, if I put value x equals to 0, I will be getting 0 minus y equals to 2. This implies that y equals to minus 2. Okay. Now, if I am putting y equals to 0, I will be getting x minus 0 equals to 2. Then I will get x equals to 2. So, these are two values and I have to make graph for that. So, basically if I will make this table for values of x and y, two values I am having. Okay. Now, at x equals to 0, the value of y is minus 2, and at y equals to 0, put the value of y here only, do not put value of y here. If the y equals to 0, the value of y is 2, x is 2, right. So, again what I have to do is to make this graph, right. Again I will repeat the process, and students, you are going to repeat the process too. Right. Here I will be giving the midpoint of that. Okay. And this is our x axis, perpendicular to which I will be getting the y axis, right. Okay. This is the y axis upward and the y axis downwards. Okay. Now, this is your point O, this is x dash, this is y dash. Okay. And if we will do the process again, we will getting this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it fast in your copies with me. Don't just look at the board, you know the procedure. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, I will be having these points, and what are my points? 0, P1, I will be writing P1, 0 and minus 2. Now, the P2 is 2, 0. Again the same thing, if I am writing that P1 equals to 0, minus 2. Now, 0 is what? X is 0. So, point will be on y axis. Okay. So, y axis minus 2. So, if I am writing the values here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So, I will be getting 0, minus 2 here, minus 2 is on y axis. So, minus 2 here. So, that will be the point. This is the point P1 which is 0, minus 2. Okay, now I will look for 2 comma 0 which is P2. Now P2 2 comma 0, 0 is on y, that is the ordinate, that means this point will be on x axis. So P equals to P2 equals to 2 comma 0, this is the point here. Okay, this is P2 and P2 is 2 comma 0. What I need to do now is just simply meet these 2 points P1 and P2. Okay, so have your scale here, draw this P1 to P2 and extend this line to both the sides. Now this line is what? This line is x minus y equals to it is right. So this is the graph. Okay, note it. Note it, students. So the graphs question are quite easy. Okay. So move towards the third one. Right. So the third one is what? Y equals to 3x. Okay. Y equals to 3x it is. So okay, have that y equals to 3x. Now what I am doing, let's take y equals to x equals to 1, let's suppose. Okay, so y will be equals to 3 multiplied by 1 equals to 3. Simply at x equals to 1, I am getting y equals to 3. Now put x equals to minus 1. Right. Okay. So y will be equals to y equals to 3 multiplied by minus 1. That will be minus 3. Okay. So at x equals to minus 1, y equals to minus 3. Now we can put in a tabular form. Okay. Our tabular form is here. The values of x and the values of y. Get two values. The first one is 1 and respective to that we got the value of y as 3. The second one x equals to minus 1, so value of x minus 1 and value of respective y is minus 3. We get. Okay. You can do the reverse also. You can have the values of x with respect to y too. Okay. So that's up to you. We'll do the procedure, repeat it this time too. So have the straight line. You can do it either way. Right? Okay, have the midpoint of it and mark the lines. This is your XOX, right? So this is what? X O X dash Y O Y dash, right? Now we will be having the margins as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So okay, take it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Similarly this side 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Upside also, students. Repeat the process 2, 3, 4 and 5. Similarly downside 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now I will be having the points. Now what are the points? 1, minus 1 and 3, minus 3. So 1 minus 1 is P1, let's suppose, and P2 is 3 minus 3. Okay. So here we are having points not on axis but somewhere else. So I am getting this P1 equals to 1 minus 1. So 1 is abscissa will be on x axis. So 1. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So 1 is here, this. Minus 1 on the y axis. So positive is there and negative is here. So minus 1 is this. So basically I am getting these lines, 1 this and minus 1 is that side. So this is the point somewhere, right? This will be the point 1 minus 1, which is P1 1 minus 1. Okay, 1 minus 1. Simply plus plus here, minus plus here, minus minus here and plus minus here. So that will be in the fourth quadrant. Now 3 minus 3, again plus minus, so that point will lie here too. So I will be having this 3. So this is the point, and minus 3, this is the point. So these two will meet where? Let's find out. This is the line for 3 and this is the line for minus 3, right? You will be having lines on your graph paper already, okay? So you need not to worry, and if you are not having, you are drawing in a plain paper, you know how to draw a perpendicular, okay? So you can take that. So that will be the point P2, which is 3 minus 3, okay? Now what you have to do is meet these points, right? The points are 3 minus 3 and 1 minus 1, okay? So we will be having this point so that will be your line, okay? And this line is what? This line is y equals to 3x. So the graph of y equals to 3x will be something like this, okay? Note it. The last part of this question is here. This fourth part is 3 equals to 2x minus y. Whenever you are writing these names, you can just write in a proper format. And what is our standard format? Our standard format is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So this is the fourth one, right? 3 equals to 2x plus y. Now you can change it in this way, and that is preferable if you change that. Okay, so that will be 2x plus y minus 3 equals to 0, right? This will be your equation. Now what you have to do is to put some value of x and get the value of y. You will be having many values of x and y from here, but we first, for our convenience, try to have some whole numbers just to put it very right on the graph, okay? So if I will get the value of x equals to 0, right, then I will be getting the value of y equals to what? 3. Okay, let's understand this. At x equals to 0, 2x plus y minus 3 is equals to 0 plus y equals to 3, right? Okay, that implies y equals to 3. So for x equals to 0, y equals to what? 3. Now we are needing that kind of value of x again, that will be having some value of y in numbers, what? In some whole numbers. So if I get the value of x equals to 2, or I get the value of this as minus 2. So 2 minus 2 plus y minus 3 equals to 0. From here I will be getting minus 4 plus 3 plus y minus 3 equals to 0. Y will be equals to minus 7. Right? Okay. And if I will get the value of this as minus 1, we will be getting the value as minus 2 here and 3 to 5. So minus 5. So okay, we will take the value of x equals to minus 1. Okay. At x equals to minus 1, we be getting 2 minus 1 plus y minus 3 equals to 0. That means we are getting minus 2 plus y equals to 3. That means y equals to 5. Right. Okay. So at x equals to minus 1, we are getting y equals to 5. So what you have to do now is make this table of x and y. X and y. So for x equals to 0, you are getting y equals to 3, and for x equals to minus 1, you are getting y equals to 5. Right. Now your answer can be always differ from your teacher even, because you can even take the value of x as 0, 1 or 1 or 1 and minus 1, and there can be a lot more combinations. But the graph will be linear, right? So you can take many more values, even though you can have more than 2 values, okay, and then you will be just lining these all 3 points, and you will find to be linear only. That means a straight line you will be getting from 3 points also, right? So with these 2 points I am doing this thing. So I will be having this P1 equals to 0 comma minus 1, and this P2 is equals to 3 comma 5. It is no, not like this. This is P1 is 0 comma 3. So x value is 0 and y value is 3. For value of x equals to minus 1, we are getting value of y equals to 5. So this is our values. Now we will be having our graph. Okay. Okay, so this is the line and the midpoint is here, right? So getting the okay, so this is the x-axis, x-O-X, right? Naming them as x, O, x dash and y, O, y dash, right? Now again the marking things. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right, here again getting the same, first, second, then third, fourth and fifth. On the y axis for the positive, do the same. You have to make graph in each and every portion, don't you mix that up on the single graph. Okay, now look at the points you are having. The first point is 0 comma 3. So 0 comma 3, that means 0 on. Similarly, you are having 0 comma 3. You are having 0 comma 3. That means the point is on which axis? Axis 0. So the point is on y axis. Okay. So 0 comma 3 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Okay. So 0, 0 I was talking about, 0, 3 I was talking about. So 0, 3 is on the y-axis this side. So this is our point P1, which is 0, 3. Now the next point is P2 minus 1, 5. So minus 1 is abscissa, that means on x-axis. So abscissa minus 1 here. So I'll be getting this. Now minus and plus. Minus and plus will go on the second quadrant, right? Okay. Minus 1 and 5, right? Okay. So minus 1 it is and 5 is this, right students? 5 is this. So I'll getting this point here. This point is what? P2, and P2 is what? Minus 1 and 5. Okay. So what I have to do is just meet these 2 points and draw a line. So meet these 2 points and draw this line, and now this line is what? This line is the graph of this given line 2x plus y minus 3 equals to 0. This is it. Okay. So draw the graph. Okay students, so this is about today. In today's lecture, we completely now know that how to make graph of linear equation 2 variables by putting how you to put the value of x and y in the tabular form, and then you'll plot the points like P1, P2 and may have many more points like this, and you'll getting a straight line from all. So we can conclude this thing also. Okay, so this is for today students. This is done. Now in next lecture we will discuss some more questions, some more interesting questions for the same chapters guys. Enjoy your life and take care of yourself. Bye bye.